Tag team action, wrestling fans. The International Tag Team Champions, Raymond and Jacques Rougeau, wrestling against the very fierce combination of Pierre Mad Dog Lefebvre and Frenchy Martin, and they attack the Rougeaus right off the opening bell. Roughouse tactics being employed by the combination of Martin and Lefebvre, and they are formerly international champions themselves. Throwing both Rougeaus out of the ring right now, probably feeling very, very pleased with themselves. Gino Brito, whoa, look at the way these Rougeaus came back into the ring. Coming back and fighting tit for tat. Frenchy Martin decides that discretion is the better part of valor, beats a hasty retreat, as does Pierre Mad Dog Lefebvre. Gino Brito, I started to say that these are former tag team champions, the combination of Lefebvre and Martin.
Well, some of the biggest wars we have seen in Canada, province of Quebec especially, were between the Rougeaus and Pierre Mad Dog Lefebvre. You know, these guys are enemies. Lefebvre and Martin, a team to be reckoned with. The Rougeaus went through the garments. They got rid of the garments. I'm going to make a little prediction here. They're not going to get rid of Lefebvre and Martin so easily. It's going to be wars. I told the Rougeaus, be ready to spill a lot of blood. Keep in shape, boys, and don't count these guys short, because Martin and Lefebvre are hungry. They want the belt.
There's no question about that, but I see the way the Rougeaus are fighting back against these guys, Gino. And if the war with the garments did one thing for Raymond and Jacques Jr., I think it gave them a phenomenal amount of confidence.
A lot of confidence, but let me tell you, the price of success was very high, because I talked to the Rougeaus, you know, that although they are young men and in top shape, it took them about 2 weeks to recover from the bouts, the wars that they had against the garbage, and right away they jump in with Lefebvre and Martin. Me, I don't think it's a wise move. They should have backed off a little bit, but no, the Rougeaus want to show their fans that they're true champions. They're going to give everything they've got, but against Martin and Lefebvre, they better beware, because these two guys are tough. I know something about it.
Well, that's for sure. And the thing is that there was certainly no love lost between the Rougeaus and Pierre Mad Dog Lefebvre. We've many, many times mentioned the history between Lefebvre and the Rougeaus, how he was such a close friend that he actually lived with the Rougeaus, trained with them as a young wrestler, broke in at virtually the same time as Raymond Rougeau. Beautiful move.
Nice move. Did you see that move by the Rougeaus?
Almost a count of three. Ray Rougeau pinning Pierre Mad Dog Lefebvre, but it was not meant to be. Snapped there by Ray Rougeau, down with an elbow drop in the upper part of the chest. Holding Lefebvre down, but Lefebvre kicks out. The thing is, both Lefebvre and Frenchy Martin are always in excellent physical condition as well.
That's right, but hey, as far as physical condition goes, I'm sure the Rougeaus, to me, they look in better physical condition right there. Lefebvre and Martin might be a little rougher, a little tougher, but I'll tell you, when it comes down to being in physical condition and knowing your stuff, nobody can beat the Rougeaus.
Look at that drop kick. Ray Rougeau came down, dropped underneath. Frenchy Martin went over top, and a beautiful drop kick by Ray Rougeau. Wrestling fans, you're going to see at various points throughout this match some brief cuts. It's unfortunate, but we were unable to bring you this entire match. It went in excess of 1 half hour. That's right, it went over 30 minutes. So what you're seeing really are highlights of the entire match. In the ring right now, Rougeau and Frenchy Martin. Rougeau over top, Martin down. Look how fast and
beautiful counter move by Ray Rougeau on that hip toss.
You can see how fast and furious the action is throughout the course of this match, wrestling fans, and it went over a half an hour. We just don't have time here in International Wrestling to present to you the match in its entirety, along with the other great stars of International Wrestling that we want you to see. Beautiful knee drop by Jacques Rougeau Jr. on Frenchy Martin. almost got a count of 3. Martin over, there's the tag. Here comes Mad Dog Lefebvre, and he looks upset.
He looks upset, but did you notice one thing? I want to go back a little bit. Did you see Jacques Rougeau? Every time the Rougeaus have a chance, they go for the pin. I wish young wrestlers would watch that. The name of the game is to pin your opponent. That's what they're trying to do. Tire your opponent down and pin him.
No question about that. And another thing I'm very, very happy to see, especially with 2 tag team combinations of this very high caliber, and that's 2 officials in the...
Look at that move by Jacques.
Beautiful move.
Now that's a beautiful move right there.
Body slamming.
Whoa!
That is one of the highest knee drops I have ever seen.
It looks to me like a body press. Milt, I don't want to say, but probably you were right. It was a knee drop. Whatever it was. Oh, there we see Martin taking over. Don't forget, folks, what you're seeing now are highlights of that match, which, like Milt told you before, it went over 30 minutes.
Well, you know something? One thing about the combination of Lefebvre and Martin, they can dish out the punishment. They can also take it.
Very tough man, especially that Mad Dog Lefebvre, the way he's built. 5x5. I mean, you can't grab him anywhere. Tough, strong, good balance, good leverage. Well, no wonder he had that belt feed.
Raking the back of Jacques Rougeau Jr., who was then grabbed in the corner by Frenchy Martin. The head was pulled back. I think Martin did a little choking. Now you can see the tag. Lefebvre keeping Jacques Rougeau from tagging up with brother Raymond, holding the...
Come on, referee, do your job. Get one guy out of that ring.
And Frenchy Martin came in and laid an elbow and a knee in the very soft, tender portion of the chest underneath the arm. That's the area that football players cover with chest protectors. When you take a rap there, believe me, wrestling fans, it's smart. Well, the referee's calling for the break. Frenchy Martin wasn't happy about that. Jacques Rougeau fighting back, but he's going to have his head rammed into the corner turnbuckle by Frenchy Martin, who tags off with his partner, Pierre Mad Dog Lefebvre. Lefebvre in. Boots to the midsection to the upper part of the chest of Jacques Rougeau. We can't quite see. Frenchy Martin blocking our view. Well, Jacques Rougeau up in the air. He's going to get slammed heavily by Pierre Mad Dog Lefebvre. Lefebvre adjusting that knee pad.
This is a dangerous move coming up. I know. Oh!
Coming across the...
He got him good. Right on the side of the head.
Laid that knee right across the side of Jacques Rougeau's head. But there's brother Raymond to pull Lefebvre off.
Good teamwork.
Jacques Rougeau on the canvas. Lefebvre picking him up now. Lefebvre in control, throwing Jacques Rougeau out of the ring between the second and top strand of rope. And there goes...
Right now.
To punish him.
Come on, look at the referees. Look at that Lefebvre. He plays his cues, keeping the referees to himself while Martin was doing a job on Jacques Rougeau.
But I don't understand why both referees had to go with Lefebvre. The purpose of having 2 officials in there is to...
This is not called for. There we go.
Teaming outside the ring, ramming Jacques Rougeau's small of his back against the edge of that ring apron. That has got to smart.
Well, this is where condition comes in, and only a man in top condition can get up from that and maybe fight his way back. I don't know if it will happen, but if there's one guy that can do it, I think it's Jacques Rougeau.
That was a tremendous blow to the kidney area on the...
It hurts. Look, he's going to do it again.
Oh, ramming Frenchy Martin, throwing Jacques Rougeau back.
Now, both referees, I'm sure these referees should be competent. Milt, why are both referees not looking away from that?
Jacques Rougeau trying. I'm not sure if he got the tag or not right there, but the referees didn't see it in any event, even if he did. And look at the way...
Both referees again. Look at that.
No tag.
Very uncalled for.
Frenchy Martin coming back in after Mad Dog Lefebvre stopped the small of the back of Jacques Rougeau. And Martin working on it. These guys are pros. They're experienced.
Hey!
Oh, a beautiful
Finally
move by
moved away.
Rougeau. Saved his life, I think. That's
a little reprieve right there for Jacques. Come on, Jacques, get that tag in.
Pierre Mad Dog Lefebvre went up in the air, went to come down with his full force on the back of the neck of Jacques Rougeau. He moved just in time. Lefebvre took the full brunt of that blow on his own tailbone, made it to the corner. The tag was made. Here comes Frenchy Martin. Jacques Rougeau.
Hey, the tag is made.
Yes, Ray Rougeau coming in now. Ray Rougeau coming in against Frenchy Martin, throwing some big right hands to the upper part of Martin's chest, whipping him into the corner turnbuckle. Martin out, backdrop by Ray Rougeau. Rougeau across now, judo chopping Pierre Mad Dog Lefebvre. He's going to whip him into his partner, Frenchy Martin. Both Martin and Lefebvre down heavily. You can see Jacques Rougeau still down outside the ring. Ray Rougeau, meantime, is cleaning house inside the ring, picking Frenchy Martin up, body slamming him. Rougeau now in the corner. What's he going to do?
For now. Come on, Raymond.
Whoa! On the upper part of the...
Wow, that solar plex goes for the pin.
Came down on the solar plexus or the sternum, not exactly sure. Mad Dog Lefebvre came in. He's going for a suplex.
Beautiful suplex by Ray Rougeau.
And that was a pure suplex. He didn't use the tight, as so many wrestlers do today. Mad Dog Lefebvre in now, stopping Rougeau on the side of the head to break it up. Here, Mad Dog Lefebvre thrown outside the ring. Frenchy Martin rolled back now by Ray Rougeau. The count, I thought he got a 3 count there, Gino.
No, unfortunately he did, Milt.
Frenchy Martin came in from behind, threw the big right hand into the middle of the back of Ray Rougeau. Now both Rougeau's whipping Frenchy Martin.
Oh, did you hear that noise?
Martin.
There he goes for that big press again. 1, 2.
Was that 3?
It looks to me like a 3 count. I don't believe it.
I thought it was a 3 count. I honestly did, and I'm sure you fans at home agree. The referees ruled otherwise. Jacques Jr whips Martin again.
That's the
There's
sleeper.
the Ray Rougeau
This
sleeper
could be
hold.
curtain.
Maybe the best sleeper hold in the world of professional wrestling. Ray Rougeau's got it. Clamped on Frenchy Martin. There's Jacques Jr behind.
Oh, what's happening there? Look at... Oh! And the referees did not see it.
The referees didn't see Pierre Mad Dog Lefebvre pick Jacques Rougeau up in the air. Looked like he was going to go for the atomic
Martin's out completely. Martin is out.
But
the Rougeau should have had that win. What's happened?
But Jacques Rougeau was dropped down. Looked like Pierre Mad Dog Lefebvre was going for the atomic drop, but he dropped Jacques Rougeau down. Spread eagle across that top rope. Now they're both Frenchy Martin and Mad Dog Lefebvre double teaming Ray Rougeau. Rougeau being held from behind by Mad Dog Lefebvre. Frenchy Martin going right to the midsection of Ray Rougeau, who's being held by Pierre Mad Dog Lefebvre. Oh, Jacques Rougeau
from outside, low blow. And the referee seen that. Can you believe it?
The boss saw that.
Oh, there he goes again. Why not? Why not do it?
I don't know. I disagree. I think the Rougeaus have far too much class to lower themselves to the level
Milt, I don't believe it. They had the victory. It was a complete steal. Now there's only one thing left to do is revenge, and that's what's happening right now. They're beating up on Martin and Lefebvre. I cannot blame them.
Well, I don't blame them, Gino, but I think the Rougeaus are champion. I think they're class individuals. I hate to see them lower themselves to the level of a Martin. The low blow was taken by Jacques Rougeau Jr. There's no question about that. The referees were both...
Do you know how frustrating that is when you did have that victory in your hands and all of a sudden the referees don't see it? They counted the other way.
Well, it's going to go down into the record books as a victory by disqualification for the combination of Frenchy Martin and Pierre Mad Dog Lefebvre. I hate to see our great international champions, Raymond and Jacques Rougeau Jr. resort to the tactics that they resorted to. I understand why. There's no question that Jacques Rougeau took a low blow from Pierre Mad Dog Lefebvre. But by DQ is Frenchy Martin and Pierre Mad Dog Lefebvre. The winners, stay with us, wrestling fans. We'll be right back. Wrestling